Hello, hello. Whoops, I didn't have my screensaver on, did I? So you could see me. Hello, everyone. I'll wait for a few to come on. Hi, Cheryl, Liz, hello. Did you end up getting snow, Cheryl? We're not down here. Hi, Christine. Hello. Oh, what's happened to my phone? Oh, that's weird. There we are. We'll put it back on. Not sure what happened there. Julia, hello, on time tonight. Maureen, Joe's here. Melissa, hello. Yanni, Jewel, yep, and hello, Anne, Michelle, Marg, hello. What are you doing, buddy? Up on your bed. Up on your bed. On your bed. Let me shut the door. Beep, beep. Do you want to hop up? Fiona, are you not out to dinner tonight? Hi, Chris. I got your email today. Sorry, I completely forgot about answering that before. I'll get on to that hopefully tomorrow. Had a couple of interruptions to my day today. Jane, hello. Fiona, hello. Annette, hello. Caroline, hello. Yes, so you all got here safe and sound, Fiona. Your flights weren't cancelled. Obviously, I saw you on the bus, so hopefully you weren't cancelled. I'm not sure, were they cancelled from Sydney because of the weather, or were they cancelled from Melbourne? Unsure. Hi, Jeanette from Warrnambool. I'm sure it's nice and cool there. Kim, hello. Mandy, hello. I'm assuming you're there with Fiona. All right, so tonight I'm having my Section 44 Lemon Myrtle Gin for the gin lovers. And I did get a bit more information about this. Now, Marg told me this. I think it was Marg. Hi, Debbie. Julie, hello. Hillary. On the two-seater couch, 2 adults and a 32-kilogram job squished in between. Wendy, hello. Sharon, hello. Oh, good. Excellent. Dawn, hello. So I think it was Marg told me about it. Was it Marg? Someone told me about it. I think it was you, Marg, wasn't it? Section 44, remember a few years ago when all the politicians had to step down because they had dual citizenship and they found out it was they couldn't have dual citizenship and be a standing politician. So I know Jackie Lambie is one of them. Well, apparently that ruling was in Section 44 of the Act or whatever. I'm not at dinner just having soup with the grandchild, so I didn't know what to send. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Fair enough. So dinner is on tonight, but you didn't go. Hi, Denise. Hi, Sol. Anyway, so apparently one of the owners of this Section 44 Tasmanian gym, Patek's Distillery, was caught up in that and had to quit his role, I suppose. And so he took up gin distilling and named his distillery Section 44 after the section of the Act that meant that he had to change careers. Anyway, something about that. But then also another partner of it works with my daughter, apparently. So there you go. Lots of information there. Anyway, it is local. It's out at Cambridge. And I've got the lemon myrtle. So I thought I'd put some lemon in tonight. It might make it too lemony. I'm not sure. From Sydney due to the weather. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm hoping to get in tonight. And I'm going to have a bit of soda with it. And see how that goes for tonight. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Catherine. Oh, that is nice. I do like that one. I only got a small bottle. I might have to get some more. Well, when it runs out. That is really nice. The lemon myrtle is very nice. It's really quite lemony. But it's not a normal citrus lemon. It's the lemon myrtle. So, yeah, it has a bit of an aftertaste. Smells very lemony. And it's very nice. Okay, I remember to change my glasses tonight because I left them sitting here. Now, I know I say this every week, but I haven't got a lot to show you tonight. What I haven't got is a demo to do tonight because I just didn't know what you wanted me to demo, what you needed at the moment, and so many things that I can't can't actually show you because, they're surprise, or they will be a surprise. Hi, Rhonda. Fiona, so much rain here in Sydney. Thankfully, it has eased up now. Oh, and in Bali too. Have we got anyone in Bali at the moment? I always seem to know someone that's over in Bali, but that's a bit of a mess as well. Then again, we shouldn't dwell on world events, but where in the world is safe at the moment? I'm sure Robin's having a lovely time over in Europe somewhere, oblivious to it all. Hopefully she's not flying back through Qatar. She's got a bit longer to go. Oh, Bentley's de-stuffing the bed again. Hi, Del. Hi, Julie. Julie Davis. Are you new here? I'm not sure about Julie Davis. Vera, hello. Yes, Tracy's saying that's an old quilt behind me. So last week I decided I had to take down the red and white quilt, the Devonshire Dreams, to take it into the shop because Lauren got up the ladder and changed everything in the shop ready for the squilters this weekend. Have you done your Christmas boxes yet? No, I haven't. I haven't done them yet. I think they're scheduled to start selling maybe beginning of October, the Christmas boxes. And hi, Marilyn. Hi, Leanne. Yes, I thought you were new, Julie. Welcome. Caroline, hello. Don't yet. No, I got what you meant. But I'm not doing 12 days of Christmas this year. I'm doing the H&K Happy Box this year. So it'll be 12 days of happiness from H&K. There might be some Tilda things in it, but I'm not doing 12 days of Tilda because I've done that 2 years and sometimes you run out of things Tilda-ish to put in. But there might be some Tilda in it, but it's going to be a H&K Happy Box this year. So they get ready for that. They'll be coming out. Sales will be going out, I think, early October. So not that far away. So we can get those all sold. Remember, they sell out very quickly. Sold and prepped to go out in time for the 1st of December. I'm also super organised, and I've actually completely finished, I think, apart from some website listings, our Christmas stitch along this year. So instead of being late to the your Soul's friend, welcome, Julie. So whereabouts are you situated? Not quite sure. Hi, Leanne. So our Christmas stitch along this year is actually going to be before Christmas. So that's going to start on the 1st of December as well. So the last year, remember, it was a last minute thing, and we actually did the day in January, which was fine. It was good for everyone. But this time I've made the whole thing, and our stitch along is going to be in December this year. So how organised am I? I have to be because I've got a big thing coming up that has to be done quick. Central Coast, right, of New South Wales, I'm assuming. Hi, Lorraine. So that's why there's lots of secret stuff. Now, little reminder, cruise, if you want to come cruising with me. So Julie Marie, who's here, she, hi, Karen and Karen, hello. She sent a comment or made a comment, let me know last night that she's been talking to Travel Right, and because she was trying to decide which cabin she wanted to book into. And they don't actually reserve the cabins until they know they've got the minimum number of bookings. So the longer it takes to get that minimum number, and I know it's over a year away, then the less cabins there are available to choose. So she was just pointing out that if you're thinking you're going to go, then pay your deposit sooner rather than later, because as soon as they know they've got that minimum. Now, I don't know what the minimum is, so I can't tell you that, but I know of now, I think I know of 5, 6, 7 or 8 people that have booked. So but I don't know what the minimum is. Trish Kamain, hello. Happy retirement. Are you going to start quilting in retirement? Hello, welcome. Sorry, that's a friend from here. Yes, so anyway, if you are thinking about it, give them a call and just, get some more info if you need it. That's the 8 people are the ones that I know that have booked. There could be plenty of others. And I am meeting Sandra. She and her husband are coming down here to visit in a couple of weeks. So I'm meeting her. So I'll ask her a few more questions then. And I know it's a long, long way out, but hi, Barb. Nearly forgot me. Oh, how could you forget me? but obviously that's how it works. So the longer it takes to get the minimum, the more cabins have gone, and the less choice you have, apparently. So, is anyone here going on the Annie Downs cruise this year? Because it's a similar or same cruise. I think it's the same ship. And that will probably go in October and November of this year, I think. And Natalie Bird did it a couple of years ago. Did anyone go on that one? Hi, Tanya. Hello. Cruise is always nice, though. So, yeah, that's just another little plug for the cruise. I know it seems so far off, but anyway. All right. Last week, I showed you my diamonds on. So we did a little bit of a demo of positioning and basting my diamonds. Oh, that's exciting, Trish. I heard that news. Very good to hear. Oh, excellent. We're going to have a fellow quilter in the mums group. That's very exciting. And I did see Ruby at, I didn't speak to her, but I saw her at one of the Festival of Voices things. And so she mustn't have too long to go, I don't think. Anyway, last week I showed you, we demoed the diamonds on, and I said I would maybe get it finished by tonight. Fiona had full confidence in me, and I did. It was easy, simple, easy. So here's my diamonds on pillow cushion. So that was using the Merry Little Christmas Tilda range. And you might be pleased to know that we got to put a second order in this week. Hi, Kayleen. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Pamela. Hello. Yeah, it never happens. But because this was sold out so quickly, Tilda's doing another print run and we get a second. We got to put orders in. So hopefully it will go. I think they had to wait and see if they got enough orders. We still do have some yardage left, so that's okay. But now we're going to get a second lot as well. So it won't come. It'll come in November sometime. So because we've still got projects we're making with it, and then all the fabric's gone. But we do still have some yardage. Olivia, new here, looking forward to what you have to show us. Hi, Olivia. Welcome. Welcome. We've got a couple of new ladies tonight. That's good. Hi, Joe. So, yeah. So let me go back to the main one. There it is. I didn't really have a big enough pillow form at home to put it in, so it's a bit of a slack pillow, but I like them really tight and puffy. And this one I didn't put the binding on. And in actual fact, I was doing the pattern just in the last hour before we came here, getting ready to send to the printers, and I was sort of typing over the last one and realised that all the others I've finished with a binding. I forgot that because I just whacked the back on it yesterday, so I had it finished for tonight. But I actually think it looks all right without the binding. Otherwise, you could use one of the reds from the range, because I've just used the Duck Egg Blues and the creams from the Merry Little Christmas range. And then I've actually used a French General pinky red and a tan background, because I know we can get more. And I've just done the two colours on this. So if you remember on all the other on cushions, they have like 8 different colours in rows. This one I've just done the 2 so that the green showed up, because this colourway I hadn't used in any of the other samples. So I thought so we sell the range equally, I would try and do something with the petrol and the Duck Egg Blue colourway. So I didn't put a binding, but it would probably look quite nice if you use one of the reds and do bind the cushions like all the other ones are bound. I've got a couple of others here. Let's see. Oh, you can't really have a look at this one. We'll go zoom in. So you can see on the edge there that I did bind that one. And got another one here. Yeah, and the heart on one, I did bind it with a hot pink, and these are nice and tightly stuffed. Anyway, this one I forgot that I bound them, and I did it just the envelope style, so you could do either or. Hi Sharon, bit to catch up on. Yes, just missed a little bit. I got into it quick tonight without talking too much. Yeah, I think it's fine without the binding, but if you were going to do them to match all your others, then you can just add the binding on. It works the same. So remembering that is done with the grid piecing, so the iron-on turn grid piecing method. I can see I need to wash my blue pen out again. Some of them have come back because I just dabbed it for the photo quickly. I didn't want to wet it, so I need to wash out a few blue pen marks from last week. Or, yeah, I think it was blue pen. I didn't use the iron off pen, did I? Maybe that was the iron off pen. I'm going to see if I can iron it off in a minute. So that's called Diamond On. Obviously, I haven't done the pattern, had the pattern printed yet. And Shed Guy's got to cut the templates and the paper. They're very addictive, aren't they, Wendy? Very addictive. I've just turned that on. I'm just going to see if I use the iron on there rather than the wash away. No, I must have used the wash away because it's not ironing off. All right, I'll have to get that one washed a bit better to get the blue marks out. So anyway, that's that one. Now, Tracy just commented before, as in my sister Tracy. Hi, Maggie and Vicky. Hello. I'll have that up on the website maybe next week, and kits for that. Pointed out that I've got a very old quilt behind me. So yes, last week, because I had to take the Devonshire Dreams red and white one down to go up in the shop, I was in the middle of saying that. I thought I'd find something old and different that you might not have seen. So this was called Belle of the Ball, and I did make it years ago, and it's got colour K, like quilted colour K on it, and a little bit of applique and big thread on it. And then it was a fabric range at the time. It was very soft, but you probably can't see it, but the quilting on it, which Tracy did, was magnificent. And I love. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if you'll be able to, but let's just see if I can zoom in close enough. Can. Well, that's pretty cool. I love this background fill. You see this free motion background fill on here? It's like little flowers that match them, little daisies. I've not tried that myself, and I forgot that one, but that's a really gorgeous. It's like just a free motion background fill with all the little daisies on it. So I'm going to try that. But you can see the colour K. So this is coloured pencil, my colour K method, and then a bit of applique. A long time ago. It was still over applique paper, but a long time ago, before it was laser cut. And you can't see it, but I'll go right out. See how far it goes out. Now you can just see on the border. Oops, I'll get out the way. On the border, there's more around there. And then, yeah, you can't quite see it, but there's some more lovely quilting around there as well. Hi, Mary. What did I do? Did I hand stitch or machine stitch the one teaspoon of baking soda and a cup of water is a good mix for taking out the aqua markers. Yeah, it does it. It's all right for just dabbing it, but I like to dunk it completely and make sure I've got the chemical out. So I just didn't want to get it all wet before I photographed it. Did I hand or machine applique? Let me see. I machine appliqued. So I did it with the let's go in half. Let's go in full so you can see. I did it with the monopoly. And then I just had to have my all with me every time I got to a point. Where are we? Every time I got to a point to just tuck that tail, make sure that tail was nicely tucked under. You might see on a couple, this one here, you can just see a thread's popped out the side again there. And then I hand quilted it. So I used two different Pearl 8 Eleganza threads. And I had marked it, as you can see. My marks are still there. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Helen. But yeah, I just hand quilted it. That just took a night to hand quilt it. That didn't take very long. Or maybe I did take 2 nights because I was on my phone too long, one for each colour. That's because I was on my phone for too long and wasting time. So yeah, that's how I did that one. So it was by machine. So that's how I got it done in time. I mean, I guess it would have been more therapeutic if I'd done it by hand as it went, but you know what I'm like. Melissa, I think that's what that's what Tracy uses. The long armers use when they're spraying out markings on the long arm machine, isn't it? Baking soda and cover water. Right. What else have I got to show you? Okay, I have some new fabrics. I do have some new fabrics. First one is this gorgeous one from, it's a motor collection from Crystal Manning called Parlour. And we just got this beautiful, I'll just turn this iron off. This beautiful main floral print here, which is just gorgeous. It's got the really bright, lovely big flowers, like, I don't know, chrysanthemums, dahlias, whatever. And then it's got this bit of a cross-stitch design in the background, which is really lovely. We got that, and I think we did get another one that went with it. I didn't grab that one, though. And then we also got the complete collection just in layer cakes. So you can see on this one, I'll slide that over a bit. I'll try and show you. So the complete collection went from the creams, pinks. It's sort of like an olivey, citrusy green, yellow green. Another floral in the white background. Here's the more olive green. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice print. Maybe we should have got that one to go with it. The mustard background colorway. That's nice too. The darker pink. Sort of, it's like a pinky purple. And that color, I like that print. Oh, into a navy. Navy or a black. Black maybe. Oh, see, I like that one. Every time I come to one of those, I like it. Yes, Joe, did do a quick, it has got Kaif Anna Maria vibes. Yes, it has, Melissa, but it is a motor fabric. Yes, I asked Joe to do it. Oh, no, Joe did a little, I didn't ask her. She told me she'd done a little live with these new ones that came in. And that's the one we've got. Or maybe that's it. So anyway, that layer cake would make a beautiful, bright, vibrant quilt. Or this fabric on its own would make a lovely bag or a jacket or a skirt, Joe. Check the I think Joe was eyeing it off. Yes, possibly. She but every time we say, oh, that'll make a nice skirt, it sells before she gets to make a skirt in it. So that one. And then there was this other little collection from Moda that came, which is called Lucky from Sweetwater. That's right, Sweetwater. Joe always loves Sweetwater. So this has got little puppy dogs on it. It says woof woof. And then there's several different little puppy dogs and flowers on there. We just got that cream background one. That one could be a Scotty or it could be a Schnauzer. Not really, more of a Scotty, little sausage dog. Yes, just a few different ones, but very sweet, very sweet. And then just a coordinate with that. Always need a softer resting place coordinate that will work with the main print. Or this one here is a gorgeous little simple, very sweet little print. So those three all go together. So we just got the three of those. I'm in trouble if I buy full collections now because there's just nowhere to put them. But you can see those three together. Quite lovely. So I'll put the link in for those in a minute. What else have we got that's new? So we've got a few new haby things in. So when we did the bag workshop, let me find a piece of fabric. Tina had these really cool chalk markers. Just need a scrap of fabric down here. And everyone went, ooh. So I've sort of found some. They just go along like that. And you got this nice line. So that's yellow, so that would be good on dark fabrics. And then there's blue and there's red. you can see how if you were tracing along the edge of a ruler or something. I've got a ruler here somewhere. Surely I've got a template here somewhere. Maybe I haven't. But yeah, you could just marks really nicely. And it's a chalk. So it comes with a chalk, and then you can just refill them with the Pounce Pad chalks because they come off very nicely. So we have those new little chalk markers. And then also, another thing we could have done with in the bag workshop when we were working with 20 layers of fabric and foam and batting and all the rest of it with these little jump humpers. Now, it's a bit hard for me to explain how they work. I should have brought a sewing machine up. But basically, you put your sewing machine foot, you sit it on it, or with the needle going down through the little hole there. Hi, Rosalind. Yes, a little bit late. They're not new, Michelle. And we have had clover ones in a pen that had their little metal wheel at the bottom. In fact, we've probably still got them. But anyway, I just found the same ones that Tina had, which worked quite well. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, time to watch on catch up. So these little jump pumpers sit underneath your presser foot, so it raises it off the bottom, and the needle goes down in there, and then you stitch off that onto your foam at the same level. So, hump jumper, not hump jumpers. I thought I said hump jumper. Okay, it's a hump jumper. So that and the other time is sometimes when you get to really thick seams and it just won't go over. So you can sit that under your foot to raise it up, and then it just smoothly goes over it. Hello, Brenda. Welcome. I have to watch on catch up too. So the hump jumpers are in. Then we've also got these little scissors, nice little new scissors with. So I've left that in the bag, but they have a matching colour little sheath. They have a plastic end on that already, but then they have this matching little sheath. So there is the soft pink and the blue. See how this is, let's go all the way in. See how it's got like a blue rainbow sort of tinge on the scissors, and then it's got its little matching sheath. This one's got the pink rainbow on it, and this one's like the hot pink rainbow, more Chula sort of colour, and the hot pink little sheath. So they're quite sweet. I should see how they cut. Oh yeah, they're not too bad. Probably not the best scissors, but they're okay. They'd be all right to cut threads, that's for sure. Okay, so they are new in. And then the last thing we have is these cute little magnets, little flower magnets. So there's like a minty duck egg blue one there for you, Julie. Oh, I need a light blue one. Oh, they're all gone already, the scissors. Wow, that went quick. Okay. Hi, Amelia. When I use it, the shoots out the back. Are you talking about the chalk marker, Catherine? Okay, so only the ones I've got here and light blue left at the shop. But in the magnets, there's like a white, creamy off-white colour. And then there's this duck egg blue, which would go really nicely with the Tilda Christmas fabrics. So they're little you sew on the leather bits, and then they're the magnets. So there's some nice little magnets there. Okay, so they were new. Just pop them back in their bags. Okay, I'll put that all back down in my box here. And get ourselves organised. Right. Time for a jig. Bentley's given up eating his bed, so that's good. Stopped on that. Oh, that's the hump jumper bag. That in there so it doesn't get mixed up. All right, so as I said, I don't have anything to demo tonight. We'll order Tilda, so we'll get some magnets too. Okay, Julie, yes. I don't think they've all sold yet, so I will put some links in. Let me put some links in. So the fabrics. The layer cake, the parlour. Just put the link into the cruise again for you. What else you got in there? Hump jumper, chalk, and the magnets, and the scissors. Now the scissors, Joe, is the stock fixed on the website? Unsure on that. All right. So I do have some scrap bags. Are we interested in half price scrap bags again? I've got another basket here. She sent them home last week. So we can do those. But before that, I thought I will show you what I'm working on, because for the last few nights, I've actually had nothing to stitch, nothing ready to stitch. So I've actually been drawing on my iPad. And I did think about bringing my iPad in and showing you how I use Fresco, which is a free program on your iPad. If you've got an iPad pencil, or if you've got any sort of computer with a pencil. And then I forgot about that idea. So that was an idea I had today to demo, and then I completely forgot about it, so I'm not showing you. But anyway, hi, Janine. Welcome. We're halfway through. So I thought, yes, you want some more scrap bags? Okay, Julie, that's fine. We'll do that in a minute. But I did think I'd show you what I thought, that I'd start working on. So these designs I've actually already stitched before, years and years ago. I started doing it and stitched them, and then I got some beautiful pink linen recently from a different supplier, and then we got some fabrics in which I thought were just perfect. So I've decided to do a little pink baby girl quilt. So maybe I'll one day have a baby girl. I don't know. If not, doesn't matter. I'm doing a little pink baby girl quilt. And it's very pretty pinky. So it doesn't have to be baby girl. It could be baby anything. But it is going to be a soft and pretty, typical my colours, because of the colour of the linen. So this was the colour of the linen that I got, which is this lovely pinky colour. And these are the designs that I'd already done. So I had stitched 3 and done 3. But now I've designed the actual quilt, and there's 9, so that means I need to design 6 more. So if you've got any ideas of other animals that will suit the theme, so we've got a turtle, a peacock, and an elephant, and I think I'm doing an owl and a rabbit, and then I have to come up with, that's 5, I have to come up with 4 more. Okay, so other animals that I will design, but it'll be one of those, a bit like the Devonshire Dreams red and white one. It'll be one of those ones that might be a couple of years, because it'll be when I've got nothing else to do, no deadlines. Fancy having nothing else to do. A llama or a could do a llama or a flamingo. Joe always liked flamingos. A monkey's a good idea. Giraffe. Okay, I'll note all these ideas. But I could do it's a bit late to do. A duck or a goose, yes. Bit late to do Australian animals, because my first 3 aren't Australian animals, are they? Necessarily. Well, elephants are, that's for sure. Aren't. Any day now, Wolfiana. She might be 5 before I get this finished and you get it finished. Teddy bear, a bird. I've got an owl. I'm going to do an owl, but monkey's good, and a bunny, yes, or a mouse. A sloth. Sloths aren't, none of them are Australian though, aren't they? You ever do a sloth, tiger? Lots of things. There's lots of things anyway, but I thought they were going to be sort of, I don't know, they all seem to be animals of some sort. So I've got to come up with 6 more, so I'll do that. So, and then the fabric that I had that I thought I was going to put with it, because it's very pretty, is this, and also a spot in this. The squirrel, yes. So So that's my colourways. So when I was at the shop today, without that, because I forgot to take it, I thought I'm going to use some gingham backgrounds, which work with that really nicely, don't they? A meerkat. Oh, Donna, of course you think of that. A meerkat, squirrel, otter. So they all work okay. That's probably not, oh no, that's like that green there. And we've got plenty of those, not so much of that. And then the next thing is to choose my threads. So I grabbed all these threads. And this was without having the fabric with me to choose the colours from. So I now have to audition them with the fabric and decide which ones I'm going to use. So we've got in there. So I'm thinking we don't have the full range of the eleganza. I might have to see if there's a couple more colours because there wasn't like a nice soft purple, but sometimes you need a bit more contrast and depth as well. But I'm not, see, I didn't have a nice green, so I think I'm going to have to ask Jen if she's got a nicer green. I mean, that would be all right with it, but I think I could get more of an appley green. Oh, I could use some sea creatures, couldn't I? A panda? Mr. Bentley. Oh, yes, I should do a dog, shouldn't I? I'll have to put Mr. Bentley on there. Of course I will have to. Yes, I have to do a dog. Yeah, I'm not sure about that green. And I don't think that green makes the cut. I think that's a bit dull. I thought I needed a grey for the elephant, which doesn't really go with it. But so I've got 2 pinks. Maybe I don't need that rosy pink. 2 pinks, 2 apricots, peachy colours. I've got 3 greens in there, as in the tealy, duck egg, greeny blue ones. Got 1 blue. I think I need a softer green. So anyway, that might be my thread choices, and I might have to see if there's a different green that we don't have in the shop because we don't have the full collection. We have a whole stand, but I'm pretty sure it's not all of them. So I might have to get on to Jen from Wonderful, who's no doubt setting up. Which show's on this weekend? Sydney this weekend? She's no doubt there somewhere setting up. You like the green? The green, it is going to be nice, and it is okay. I think it's just a bit bright, but you do need contrast. You need to stand out. So I just might see if there's another one or not. But anyway, that's going to be my project when I've got nothing else to do. You need to, yeah, I think that's just a bit too bright. The rest are all a bit more sorbet-ish, bit softer. So I think I need to change the green. Who wants a toothache? No, Fiona, you can't be down here and need a tooth and have a bad tooth. I do like the ginghams, yes. I've designed another whole quilt called Gingham Garden too, which is an applique quilt, but we've got a shortage of applique paper at the moment. Yes, it will, Vera, I know. So it won't look quite as in your face when it's just a single thread on the pink background. So I might have to audition them on the back, but I still think I'd like another green. We shall see. Or maybe a softer lilac. Anyway, so that'll be what I can show you that one. It's not a big secret, so it'll be a long-term project, but I'll show you along the way. So that's sort of what I had to show you tonight. I'm going to put those ones back in. Leave the other 2 out. They can go back to the shop. I really need a full set of threads at home of these. Hi, Karen. We're nearly done. Oh, dear. You're going to have to find a dentist tomorrow, Fiona. That's not good timing. Not good timing at all. Getting a toothache while you're away. Okay, so do we want some scrap bags? Half-price scrap bags? Let me get the box up. Now, Jo's all organised this week, and she's got them labelled and numbered for me. So I will call out who's first in, and because I can see all the comments from YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So I can see who gets in first. Green too deep. Yeah, I thought it was just a little bit too, Julie. As Vera said, one strand might not be as bad on the pink, but it just grates with me a little bit. So I think I need a little bit of a softer one. Okay. I will show you. I will be in my hoop tonight, Chris. I can show you that one. I've got something I can show you. And I am going to try it in the perlate threads. The ones I stitched already, I did do in perlate threads. I should have brought them up, actually, because they were quite pretty, but I've just stitched them on white and never did anything with them. So I'm going to try the perlates again because I like the eleganza for a change, and which means when I'm designing the designs, I need to make sure they'll take a bit of a chunkier thread. Otherwise, I could go back to my Presentia 16s, and I've got all the colours, but I think I will stick with the perlates because also we can get those in Australia now, so it's much easier to get them and a little less cost for you. All right, so shall we move on to half-price scrap bags? All right, let's go overhead. So the first one is... oh, no, they're not scrap bags. Sorry, I told a lie. They're end of bolts. Sorry, they're end of bolts. So they're not half price. They're 20% off end of bolts. So they're just one fabric. So, yeah. Okay. So they're, yeah. Okay. So this is Blue Indigo, 100 Years Blue Indigo by Andover, 0.8 of a metre. So that is number 15. Is that? Let's go in here so you can see it without the glare on it. So it's a Andover fabric, Blue Indigo. So there's 0.8 of a metre there. Sorry, they're not scrap bags. They're end of bolts. We needed to get some out. Wish me luck, Vera. Okay, you can be quick. I can have more scrap bags next week, perhaps. So number 15. And then this is beautiful. This is Barefoot Roses. So it is 0.7 of a metre, Barefoot Roses, which is a lovely, soft, pretty pink. 15 was Debbie McIlroy. Joe got in first. Number 17, Barefoot Roses, Tanya Whelan. So that one's gone. I'll put that there. Okay, then we have number 16, Meadow by Denner Designs. There's 0.8 of a metre there. That's a lovely soft, it's a really pretty fabric actually. Blue with it's a, I suppose you call it a baby blue. It's a very pretty fabric. I had that one. So that is number 16, Meadow. $16 to Viona. That's cool because you can pick it up while you're here, Viona. And we can bring it Sunday. Number 20 is Sussex by Nancy Gear. So if you like your reproductions, it's a very usable red, little tiny ditzy red and white print. Very usable. 0.8 of a metre. So that is number 20. You can see, I'm going to make sure I'm on the camera. And we have number 18, Home by Kathy Schmitz. 16. 20 for Helen Parsons. Sorry, just beat you, Karen. And Wendy. Sorry, picked at the post by Helen. Number 18, Home by Kathy Schmitz. It's 0.7 of a metre. 70 centimetres. That was from the lovely, it was like black and cream sort of range with lots of lovely, it had the big stitchery panel on it that I showed you at one stage. So again, that's very, very usable. Number 18, Kathy Schmitz. And then if you get that one, here's number 19, which is another one from that range. So if you remember my 90-minute lounge quilt, they were all, 18 is Karen Walker. That was that one. Okay. My 90-minute lounge quilt, that was all these beautiful deep blacks and creams and stuff in it. So that's number 19 from the Home collection. by Kathy Schmitz, 0.8 of a metre. That was 19, wasn't it? Okay. Number 1 is 0.9 of a metre. So it's evergreen. It's a green, green tone on tone. It's sort of, what's sort of this texture? It's sort of a wood grain sort of texture, but a nice deep, Debbie McIlroy, number 19. Yeah, a nice deep grass green, so really rich grass green. Number 1, Fusion's Vibration Evergreen. That was number 1. Okay. Oh, I can see that the video is very delayed. The live is very delayed tonight. So I'll just give you a bit longer for those ones. So I'm like 2 fabrics ahead of what's coming up on my screen. Okay, so Debbie was 19, which is the one I'm showing. Okay, right. Number 12, Palette Pleasure, Forage Along the River by A Day in the Country, 0.8 of a metre. So that's just a very usable blue and white stripe. Reminds me of a cotton shirt, and I can't remember the name of the dress collection, the designer, but they used to make these beautiful cotton shirts with, cuffs and collars and stuff in blue and white stripes like that. So that is number 12, but you can always use a good stripe, and it's just a perfect blue from Palette Pleasure, Day in the Country. That's number 12. Then if you like a stripe, 12, Amelia Bird, which, yes, okay, we won't go with the real name. And so we now have a pin stripe from the same Palette Pleasure, Thin Stripes, Calm Seas by Day in the Country. It's 1 metre. So that's the same blue, but Hardy Amy's. Was that the name of the shirt company, Mandy? I don't recognise it, but it was sort of like a country shirt, sort of. So it might be 13 Fiona. Oh, 13 Fiona. I haven't even said the name yet. Okay, Fiona got 13. Right, sorry, Millie, you missed out. You could have had 2. All right. Karen, 13, nope, missed out. Fiona got in first. 14, Sweet Tea by Sweetwater. So if you love Sweetwater, yeah, it was in my Wagga days, Mandy, so it was up around where you were that they used to sell them. A lot of the farmers' wives had them. They were very nicely made. Hi, Sol, 13. Sorry, just missed out. Vicky, hello. We're just about finished. So this is a Sweetwater, number 14, Sweet Tea by Sweetwater, which is sort of like a text fabric. Donuts, cookies and milk, ice cream, fresh squeezed lemonade, sweet tea, cupcakes. 14 is Melissa. Okay. Then number 11. Oh, this is a good one to have. This is Filigree by Zen Chic. So it's one of her, I was going to say it was in the paper range, but maybe it's not in the paper range. I think it's called Filigree. I'm sure it was in the paper range. Number 11. That is a very usable sort of low volume with the grey in it. You might remember in my Doomed Citrus quilt. 14, did 14 go? 14, Melissa, yep. Fiona, 11. Fiona Bill got 11. All right. Who likes Laundry Basket? Number 10, Ladybug Pattern by Laundry Basket Quilts, 1.2 metres. I am such a sucker for Laundry Basket spots. I usually don't let Joe send them out cheap because one day I think I'm going to make them, use them, but, that's all right. So that's number 10. Sorry, 11 went to, Fiona was first on 11. That's because she didn't go out to tea because she's got a toothache, so she's quick in. Number 10, Amelia Bird, number 10. All right. Number 9, Anna Davis by Blend Boutique, 1.1 metres, a gorgeous little, it's like a sketchy design, like hand-drawn pencil sketch on a really lovely blue background. Um, so, yeah, Julie, I'm wondering that because it's way behind on mine before the numbers come up as well. On my Wi-Fi, but you must, if you're on, maybe if you're on connected or a really fast Wi-Fi, you're getting it. Number 9, Fiona. Fiona's just down the street, so maybe that's why she's getting it quick. Oh, no, number 9, Melissa got in first. Sorry, Melissa Colcutt got 9 first. Sorry, Fiona, just pipped you at the post. All right. Number 8, Crystal Lane by Bunny Hill. So it's one of the blue collections by Bunny Hill, number 8. There's 1.1 meters there. If you like Bunny Hill, it's number 8. Yeah, see, I'm 2 fabrics back on my screen. My phone is really delayed. Sorry, not much I can do about it. It must all depend. Fiona got number 8. It must all depend on the speed of your internet, how much delayed it is. All right, number 5, another palette pleasure. The little mini stripe, 0.9 meters, so by Day in the Country. And this is sort of like the lime green colorway of it. It's number 5. Again, very fresh and very usable, but number 5. Number 8 went, didn't it? Oh, no, yeah, we only got number 8, right? Okay. Oops, everything's falling over. Okay, Modern Background by Zen Chic, Colour Box from the Colour Box collection. So, again, it's a low volume but with a modern colour in it. It's number 4, 0.8 of a metre. Modern Background Colour Box. All right. Oops, I'll give that a bit more time. Bentley was growling at me, but he's actually snoring. Number 5 goes to Debbie McIlroy. Number 4 goes to Karen Walker. Just pipped you at the post, Melissa, sorry. Okay, number 3, Palette Pleasure, Micro Check Red, Day in the Country, always very usable. Number 3, Micro Check Red and White by Day in the Country is number 3. Yeah, probably is, Julia. Number 3, Joe O'Neill. Okay, just pipped you. They all came in together. Joe was first. Okay. Yes, Chula people. There's 2 Chula pinks here. I should never give those away. Okay, so this is De La Luna, 0.8 of a metre, number 6. So there won't be much of this left anywhere. Probably could have doubled the price on it. But no, I wouldn't do that to you. So we'll sell it off cheap instead. Number 6. It's flying through the sky. Is it number 2? I haven't done number 2 yet, Melissa. That was a guess. Fiona got number 6. But Melissa, if you'd like number 2, it is Homestead Harvest by Julie Lettvin. So it's a red reproduction-y type one. Is number 2. So Melissa, if you'd like number 2, you can have it. But if you don't want it, let me know and someone else can get in. So Karen's in on number 2 if Melissa doesn't want it. I know you were probably just guessing, weren't you? Because I was going down the numbers and then I switched them up a bit. Pass on 2. Okay, Karen Walker's got number 2. 1 left. Number 7, Moon Garden by Chula Pink. 1 metre. Wow. Bargain. Number 7. Moon Garden by Chula Pink. I'll just wait and see who gets in on that. Melissa, you got number 7. Well done. Melissa Colcott got number 7 first. All right, so we've got left number 1, which was just the green, and number 17, the lovely Barefoot Roses pink one. So 2 left there, number 1 and number 17. If anyone wants to grab those ones, I'll give you a minute on that. And Joe will have some work to do. New bag, Melissa. Yeah, well, you got the best one. Well done. You got the best one. And it's 1 metre, so there's a good amount in there, you know, and at $25.60 for a metre, that's very good for Chula, because Chulas are up to nearly $40 a metre now, but this would have been probably 36. Oh, it was 32, yeah. Okay, well done. All right, so 17 and number 1 if anyone wants them. And Joe will send your invoices tomorrow for those. Fiona, I don't think you got any, Mandy, but Fiona, we can bring yours Sunday unless you're popping down to the shop tomorrow. I have to get them back in there first, actually, so I might not be in there by tomorrow. Oh, you are tomorrow. Okay. I'll wait and see who gets them in from the jar yet. Oh, 17. Debbie McIlroy, 17. Sorry, just picture Liz. So there's just number 1 left if anyone wants number 1. That's good, Debbie, because you've got a few now. You can put them all in the one post pack. That's good. So number 1. Okay. Just number 1 left. That's fine if it doesn't go. Thread pockets for your Sue Sparkos. That's a good idea too. I must admit, I bought all those extra 8, all these ones home today, and I put away the ones I used for the cushion, and I thought, I need something new to put my 8 weights in. I've got my 16s in one of those wooden covered boxes. Got all my other threads in plastic drawers, but yeah, I do need something now for my 8s. Helen, welcome. Yes, we're just about finished. Just about done. That's okay. Welcome. You can watch it on catch up. All right. So thanks for joining me. We've managed to still talk for an hour, even though I had nothing to show you. But anyway, I talked through my colour choices with you for my next project. What time are you coming, Fiona? Because I won't be there unless I pop in to bring these things in. So if you give me a time, I might be able to. After the gym. Yes. Give me time. All right, so that's it for tonight, but we will draw the barrel. Joe, I'm assuming you were still there and you got all those. Otherwise, you'll have to go back through. And don't see link for the layer cake. Oh, I thought I put it in, but let's go back and put it in again, because I did them quickly. Sometimes they don't all go in if I don't wait. Okay, parlour layer cake is going in now. Ah, yes, Joe, good idea. They're pretty big, though. I've got to fit them somewhere, but yes, after 9:30. I won't be there until after 11. I can't be there till after 11. So for those of you that don't know, several of the ladies are in Hobart this weekend for the Squilters retreat. So yes, that's why I said they're just down the road. But anyway, have a great weekend to the Squilters. I think we had a few in today, and we'll be open tomorrow and Saturday, but we're also taking a little pop-up down there on Sunday. So no weekend for us. We'll be doing that. Far Point Station. Hi, who are you? I'm not quite sure who you are for that. Pick up on Sunday. Yep, no worries. We'll bring them then. All right, let's get a winner. And the winner is Jane Dawson. Are you still here, Jane? Let's give Jane a minute because a lot of people are a bit delayed tonight. And we'll see if Jane's still here. Oh, sorry, can't answer that one for you. Jane, are you still here? Jane's still here. Well done. Congratulations, Jane. Just send Joe a message if there's anything else you want. Otherwise, we'll send you a digital prize. Everyone have a great quilty week, stitchy week. Get some stitching done. And I will see you same time, same place next week. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you stay warm and dry. We're not flooded. The warm weather is coming. Spring is teasing, so it is sort of having a way. Oh, that's very nice, Farpoint. Yes. Good-o. You can tune out now. Nice to see you. Okay, bye all.